If you're still alive and setting your Week 16 fantasy football lineups or searching the waiver wire for the perfect addition to your team for the championship, congrats on making it to the end. It's more important now than ever to see what Sportsline's advanced computer model has to say. When it comes to ranking players, Sportsline's model is beating human experts this season when there are big differences in ranking. And the model is the closest to the whole overall, meaning it has best pinpointed where every player will finish each week. With the fantasy football championship upon us, that could literally be the difference between winning your league or going home empty-handed. A player the model loves this week: Steelers WR Martavis Bryant. He's coming off a solid Week 15 performance that saw him catch 4 passes for 59 yards and a touchdown. He's only owned in 53% of CBS Sports leagues, but Sportsline's model says he'll finish as a top 20 WR. He's firmly on the WR2 radar with Antonio Brown sidelined with a calf injury. Start Bryant with confidence against the Texans, who just gave up 268 yards and 3 touchdowns to the Jaguars receiving corps last week. Another player the model is in on Ravens wide receiver Mike Wallace. He has led the Ravens in receiving yards in every game since Baltimore's Week 10 bye, averaging over 75 yards during that stretch. On Saturday, Wallace has a date with the Indianapolis Colts, who allow 257 yards per game through the air, the third worst mark in the NFL. They gave up 13.8 yards per reception to Demaryius Thomas last week and 12.3 to Marquise Lee. One player to avoid in Week 16: Raiders Jared Cook on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles. Cook is a top 10 fantasy tight end, but he should be firmly on your bench this weekend. He's projected to have just 4.7 fantasy points, a number that will put him well outside the top 15 tight ends. Philadelphia's defense has not allowed an opposing tight end to score a touchdown in 7 of its last 8 games. The model is also calling for a shocker at QB to crack the fantasy football rankings top 5, and he may be sitting on your waiver wire right now. So who should you sit and start this week? Visit Sportsline now to get Week 16 fantasy football rankings for every position, plus see which QB could lead you to victory in your fantasy football championship, all from the model that's been crushing experts, and find out